In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use this AI tool to generate images, stunning realistic images for your ebook or for your YouTube thumbnail. Okay, so this particular AI tool, you can download it from Play Store, or you can go to your browser and type POE, po.com, POE. Okay, either ways, it works very well. So you can go to your browser, any browser, Chrome browser, Carbon browser, Brave browser, Puffin, whatever browser you're using, Kiwi browser, anyone. Then type in POE.com. Or on the alternative, you can go to your Play Store, download the app. I'm actually using the app version. This is the app version that I'm using. Okay, so the moment you have this particular AI tool, you will see so many chatbots inside of it. As you can see, there are very many. So many of them. Okay, so you don't really need to download only ChatGPT. A lot of persons have been using ChatGPT and they don't know that there are several other alternatives. Okay, so this is a very good AI tool. I've been using it and it's been working very well. So for this particular tutorial, we are going to be concentrating on this particular one. This bot here, this assistant general purpose, this particular one I'm showing you with this white dotted circle. That's the one we are going to be using to generate images. So let's say you have a book that you want to publish, maybe on Amazon or Kobo Writing Life or any other self-publishing platform. And then you want to add some images inside that book. It depends on the kind of book you're writing anyway. Okay, let's say maybe it's a storybook, fiction storybook for kids or adult or travel guidebook, whatever. Okay, but then you want to have some images. This is a very good place to go, because one thing you must understand is this: you don't just pick any image you want at random. Anywhere you see image, you just pick. You are most likely going in for it. Okay, because of copyright infringement and all of that. So you don't want to shoot yourself by selecting any random image. You don't just want to lose your account, get your account terminated, or anything of such. So without wasting any time, I would like us to go straight into it. So let's say, let me go to Google Docs. So this is a book. I just want to use this book as a case study here. So this is a book titled Karma in Disguise. Karma in Disguise. So this is the description of the book. This is a description of that book. Okay, this is the description. As you can see, Karma description. So what I want to do is that I'm going to just copy this point. I'm going to highlight it and copy from this point, just the first paragraph. That's what I don't want to include all this target audience, benefit. I don't want to do that. I just pick this place. Okay, copy. Then I will come back here. Remember, we are using this. I will click here. Then I will paste. Then below it, I'll give an instruction like this. In line with the description above, generate and you can use generate, or you can also use create. Still the same thing. I can say, in line with the description above, create an image text prompt. In line with the description above, create an image text prompt for the characters for the characters. Okay. All right. Now it says the first character here is Morgan, a dedicated tailor in his early 30s, wearing a well-worn apron and holding a... Okay, so this is we have specifically 3 major characters here: Morgan, Cynthia for this particular book, and Jesse. So what I want to do now is just to copy it. Excuse me. I'm going to copy it. Copy. Just hold it like this a little bit, and then you will see copy. I'm going back to my Google Docs. Okay. I'm going to Google Docs. Let me delete all of this. So I'm going to paste it here. Morgan, a dedicated tailor. So now I have the image prompt, image text prompt. So I want to use this to generate my images. So the first thing I want to do for Morgan now is I'm going to highlight, not all of them now, for Morgan specifically, copy it, then come back here. Then I'm going to paste it here. Okay, Morgan, a dedicated tailor in his early 30s, okay, and all of that. So the next thing I want to do is to issue a prompt. I will now say, in line, I can just use this simple prompt. In line with the prompt, or let me not use the word prompt here. Let me say, in line with the description, in line with the description above. One thing about AI is that whatever you issue as a prompt, it must generate something. So that's why you must be careful to issue quality prompts. In line with the description above, generate a realistic image. In line with the description above, generate a realistic image. Okay. So I'll wait for it to generate. Okay. Saying generating image. So once it's done, you can see the image here. Okay. So this is the image of Morgan. However, if for any reason you don't like that particular image, okay, but if you like it, all you need to do is to save it. Just tap and hold the screen of your phone. Then you will see this. You click here. It's automatically stored in your gallery. But if for any reason you don't like this image, just click here, this point. Click here to generate another one for you. You don't need to copy the prompt again. It will generate another one for you. Okay? Now this is another image. So the funny thing about it is that the more you keep generating, you're most likely not going to know the particular one to go for. So the moment you see what you like, take it and they continue. So you can see this is also good. Now, you may want to save it. At the end of the day, you choose 1 or 2. Okay, now let me get the other prompt for Cynthia now. Now, this is for Cynthia. Cynthia, okay, let me come here. All right, Cynthia, a university student in her early 20s and all of that. So I'm going to issue that same prompt in line with the description above. Generate a realistic image. Okay, so I will wait. It's generating. Okay, so like I said earlier, if you don't like this particular image, you can always generate another image. Okay, let's generate another image. Okay, this is another image. If you don't like it, you can always generate another one. Let me try another one. So the moment you get what appeals to you, all you need to do is just to save it. Okay, I just want for Cynthia alone. Okay, let me just choose this. Save. So I've selected this particular image. Now what I want to do now is that let me go back to my Google Docs. So this is the book. The other one was the introduction and the description, but this is the book proper, the ebook proper. So let's say, let me delete this. I used it for something before now. So let's say I want to bring in the image of Morgan here. All I need to do is to click here, enter, then you click here, this plus button here, then you select the image from photos. Then let me select this one. Okay, that's if you want the image to be inside. So, but if you don't want to have any image inside of your book, it depends on the kind of book you're writing. If you don't want any image here, there's no problem. But however, you must design a cover page for your book. So now, if I want this image to be here, I won't just leave it like this. I'm going to center it. I want it to be at the center. So what I will do is to click on the image, then you click here, this particular one I'm showing you here. You click on it, then click on the second one to center. It's at the center now. So let's say I also want to introduce the picture of Cynthia, wherever it is I want to bring it. So let me this is just a tutorial. So I'll bring that of Cynthia from photos. The same thing, click here, center. Is that all right? So, but then there's another thing I want to explain. Let's say, for instance, you want to remove the background. Maybe you want to use this particular image to design the cover page of your book. Okay, you want to use it for the cover page of your book. What you want to do now is this. I'll come here. Any browser can use any browser at all. You will click, you just type in remove.bg. You will still get this in the description box. Remove.bg. Okay, so upload image. I will upload this image. Once I click on it, I'll click done. So the background, so you are going to see what will happen. It will remove the background of that image now, leaving only the picture. Okay, let's just wait a little bit. It doesn't really take time. Okay, so as you can see, it has removed the background. Then all you need to do is to click here, download. Okay, you have download. So let's assume you want to use this for your book cover. You go to Canva. Let me go to Canva. Where's my Canva? Okay, this is Canva. Okay, I want to use it for my book cover. You can there are two ways to go about this. You can either click here, custom size. You can just click on custom size. You can do that. Then you click 6x9, 6:9. Change this to inches. Then once you're done, let me change this 6:9. Then you click on create new design. create new design. So this is the working environment where you take out time to design whatever it is you want to design. Okay, but if you don't want to go through this route, you can also choose a template by clicking templates. If you click on template, you can just close this thing here, click on this close icon, close it, then search thousands of templates. You click inside it. Let me type in Amazon KDP book cover, Amazon KDP book cover, for instance. Then once I'm done, search. So you will see different templates here. You can choose any one and edit. The reason why you have different templates is for you to edit, not for you to just go and pick any of them and publish like that. You can choose, then edit and make it your own. So there are several templates here. You can choose any one, edit it, and make it your own. Okay, so which one are we going to choose? There are many templates here, many templates here. Okay, let me just select this, then I will click on it again. Okay, so it will open. All right, smart ideas, level up. Now I want to introduce that picture, that image. So what I want to do is to come here, click uploads, click upload file here, click upload file, click device, then media picker, click on media picker. Okay, click media picker. Then I'm going to select this particular one and allow it to load. So after loading now, I'll click on it again. So you see that. So what I want to do is that I want to use it, but then I don't want to leave this particular image here. So what I want to do is, let me shift this a little bit. So this man here, I want to delete. I've deleted him. Now I will bring this other one, the one from my gallery now. I'll bring it here. Now, one of the reasons for this, let me also delete this right up here, is I want to maintain this background. I want to maintain the background. I want to have this image and still maintain the background. That's what I'm trying to do. Let me delete this. There's a right up here. Okay, so I want to maintain the background, this whole background. So that's why I had to go to Google, then remove the background of this particular image. No, this image has not always been like this. We removed the background before we got something like this. Now, if you want, let me shift this and explain something now. Let's say we have this image here, but let me bring the other image, the first one. Let me upload. Okay, now this is the first image with the background. So let me bring it into this place. Now, if I should bring this image here, it came with its own background, but then there is another working background here. So you can see the difference. If you look at the two pictures, the difference is very clear. Okay. However, if you want to use it, it depends on what you want your cover page to look like. Let me say I want it to be like this, for instance. Let me expand it a little. Okay. Now, but let me remove it and make do with this. Now, I want to use this. So I will expand it, bring it down a little bit. Okay, so this is what I want. Let me bring it down a little bit. I want to be seeing these scissors. Okay, so this is what I want now. It's now aligning properly. Now, of course, the title of your book is not Smart Ideas. Two things. You can either delete this permanently or edit it. Okay? You can delete it or you can edit it. So if I want to, let's say the title of this book is Karma in Disguise. So if I want to change this smart idea, if I want to delete it, I can delete it completely, write my own. However, if I want to edit, I will just tap on it, then double tap inside it, and then once I see something like this that looks like a cursor, I'm going to start typing. Let me type karma in disguise. Okay, so I will reduce it. So once I click on it, I'm going to reduce. This is font size. Click on font size to reduce it. It's very big, as you can see. So I've reduced it with the font size. So for these ideas, I may just have to do what? Delete it completely. I don't need it. For this one also, I can delete it. All right. So what I want to do is now, I can also increase the size of this. Tap on it, go to font size, increase it a little bit. Just be dragging it. This is what I'm dragging. Just be dragging this font size until you get the exact size that you want. Let me say, okay. You can see it's increasing. Once it gets to the size you want, or you just leave it. Okay. This is just a sample. I'm not going to do a perfect design here. I'm just trying to explain something. Okay. So you can position it wherever you want it to be. And remember that the author name will come in. Okay. So you can leave the author name here, just at the top here. You can leave it at the top here before the title name. Or you can still position it either up or down, anywhere you want it to be. So let's assume I want this thing to be here, but I'm not done. Now, you can also change the font. You can change the font. Sorry, let me change the font. I want to change the font. So just keep your eyes on this title, Karma in Disguise. I want to change the font. I mean the font style. So there are several font styles here. Several. Let me reduce this so that once I'm changing it, I'll be seeing the reflection. So let me try this. It has changed, but this is not what I want. Let me try another one. You see it's changing. As you are clicking, it's changing. You will keep on with this until you get the kind of font style that you want. Okay? Once I get what I want now, I'm done. I'm done for this. So let me just select anyone. No, I don't like this. I don't like this. Let me try something else. Let me try Fuchsia Black. No, I don't want this. So it depends on your choice anyway. Karma in Disguise. Karma in Disguise. I don't want this to take so much time. But anyways, just take your time while designing yours. Take your time. Choose the particular font style that you want. Okay, I think once I choose this one, I'm done. I don't want to stay here for so long. Okay, let me just choose this. So let's assume you want to choose it. However, you can also change the color. This is color. I can click on this color. I can change it to any color I want. I can change it to any color I want. I can change it to any color I want. Any color at all that you want. You can change it to any color. Any color. Okay, this is red. So the next thing you want to do is that if you're not done, you can play around it. This is effect. You can choose effect. This is effect. You can choose this. Just adjust it a little. Anyhow you want. Just take your time. Take your time. Do whatever it is that you want to do. You can go back to the effect. You can select this. click inside it, adjust a little bit until I get exactly what I want. So you don't design the cover page in a hurry. So I'm not saying that this is perfect. I'm just showing you the features. I'm just showing you different features that you can use. Different features. You can also add element to this design. This is element. This is element. What kind of element do you want? What kind of element? You can even bring in the picture of Cynthia if you want. So what kind of element? Just describe the element you want, whatever it is. You can type it here. Let's say if you want flowers, you can just anything at all. Anything at all. Let me just select anything you want. Anything you want. You click on the particular one you want. Position it where you want it to be. You can reduce it. Position it wherever you want it to be, anywhere. If there is need for that, I will delete it. You can also bring in the picture of Cynthia if you want it here. Okay? So just take your time. All these features you are seeing here, they're for your consumption. Okay? You have elements, you have whatever it is. There are many things. So once you are done with your design, now you know how we came about this image and how we also remove the background. Once you are done, let's just assume we are done. Let me just leave it like this. So let's just assume we are done. Let me bring this down a little. You can move this like this with your hand, or you can use this nudge. You can also use nudge. This is nudge. Once I click on nudge, you can move it downward just by clicking on this drop down arrow. Okay. Where is nudge? Okay, nudge. You can see it's coming down. It's coming down. If I want to shift it by the left, it's going left. If you take a good look at it, you can see it's going left. If I want to click it the other way, it goes right. If I want to bring it down, it's coming down. But if I don't want to do it like this, I can just shift it by myself, position it wherever it is that I want it to be. Okay? So that is it. If you can also bring in the author's name, text. You click on text. Let me do it again. Click on text. This is text. Click on add a text box. You click on add a text box. Let's say the author's name is James. Let's say James Moore. I'm just using any random name. Any name that comes to my mind, I'll use it. James Moore. So I can also decide to change the font of this James Moore. Let me start by doing the font size. Let me reduce it a little bit. Okay. Let me go to color. I can change the color. I can change the color to any color that we blend with what we have here. Okay. Let me also go to font. I can choose another font for this. I can choose another font. Let me just choose any font. Okay. Let me just choose any font. Okay, let me just use this font. Okay. James Moore. You can also use the effects like we did before now. Any effect you want, you can choose this. Click inside, adjust it a little bit until you get what you want. Let's see what we have. Okay. Okay. So take your time. Do a good design. Okay. So let's just assume that this is what we want. James Moore, camera in disguise. So let's assume we are done. Let me shift this a little bit. Okay. So the next thing I want to do is I want to download. Okay, I'm going to click here. So if this is okay by you, then click here. Click download. Okay. Click download. Once you click download, the next thing you want to do is You can choose the file, the type you want to use. So I want to choose JPG, best for sharing. Then I will drag this. I want to get the best quality. I'll drag this. But you can only see this if you're using Canva Pro, this JPG option. You can always choose it if you are using the Canva Pro. However, even if you are using the ordinary version, that's not the Pro version, you can always use this. Download, click here, this drop down menu. You can always download with PNG. Okay? If you download with PNG, but then you needed to upload the JPG file. This is something that most people do not know, but I'm going to tell you now. If you are not using your Canva Pro, if you don't have access to Canva Pro, but you want a JPG file, but you are unable to download it because you are using the ordinary version, click on PNG, download the PNG. Okay? If you download PNG, it will be in your gallery. Once you send it to you can send it to your WhatsApp, for instance. You can send it to yourself on WhatsApp. Re-download it. Just click on it to appear back in your gallery. It will convert automatically to PNG, to JPG. Okay? So, but I'm using Canva Pro. So I will choose JPG. I will drag this. I want to use the best quality. I want the quality to be 100. Then download. Okay? So just wait for it to download. It doesn't take time. I think it has downloaded. Let me go to my gallery. Let me go to my gallery and see for myself. So this is it. This is it. Okay? This is it. So you can use this to generate any image you want. Any image you want. So let's also assume you want to use this image. I'm just using this image, for instance. I still want to use it to create a thumbnail. Go back to my Canva. Let me go back to my Canva. Then I will go to projects. Let me go to projects. I will type in YouTube thumbnail. Let me just type YouTube thumbnail. Okay, so you will see a lot of things here. So many. So you can just choose anyone you want. Let's say I want to create a fresh. Let me create a fresh one. I don't want to use this again. Let me create a fresh one. So the same thing. Click on file. Click on, where is my, create a new design. Okay. Custom size. Okay. Once you click on custom size, let me do away with this. Or better still, let me close this completely. Okay. All right. So what I want to do now is we are now talking about thumbnail. Okay. So I want to create a thumbnail for easy access. You can just choose templates to make it fast. Okay. You choose a template. I like using a method that is fast, reliable, that will give me quickest result within a short period of time. So if you don't want to start afresh, don't just bother yourself. Choose the template version. Click here, type thumbnail. You will see different versions. Just like I did earlier. YouTube thumbnail. I don't want to design a fresh one. So that's why I changed my mind. Let me use the ones we have here. So you can see YouTube thumbnail design. There are many designs here. Many designs here. Many. YouTube. Let me just quickly choose this first one I'm seeing here. Because at the end of the day, you are going to work on it. Okay? So let's say that you are working with this as a template. Of course, you're not going to upload this. This is not your title, the most attractive thumbnail. This is not your title. So you can always bring in let me delete this. So I will still bring in that first image. Okay. All right. So if you still need the image of, let's assume you want to use the image of that lady now. I've used this one before. Let me go to, let me still open a new. So remove BG. Remember when we did this for the guy? I want to still use it for the lady now. Upload. Let me choose this. Done. I want to remove the background. Just as I did earlier. So I've removed the background. I will download it. Once I download it, I'll go back. Then upload it. This is Canva now. I'll come back, click on upload file, device, media picker. Okay, this is it. I'll allow it to load. After loading, I will now select it. So now it's now left for you to position it wherever you want it to be. So all of these ones, I don't need it. You may need the box. It depends on what you want. You may not need it. So it's a template. You're just using it, not to publish it like that. So you can bring this here, however you want to do it. So designing is something that you will take your time. If I want to bring this one here, I can shift it to this direction. I can shift this if I need it. If I don't think I'll be needing it, I'll just delete it. For these ones, if I don't need it, I will just delete it. You can also delete this one. Okay, except you think you will need it, then you leave it. Any other thing I don't need, for me, I don't think I will need it. So now you bring in this one, position it. If you think it's too big, you can always reduce. You can increase, however you want to adjust it. Place it wherever you want it to be. Okay. Then you can delete this permanently. Let me increase this a little bit. Okay. Let me delete this. Let me delete. So if you need this and you want to duplicate, you can always duplicate it. You can see this plus button here. Click on it. You have duplicated it. It's now double. If you want to duplicate this one, this white arrow, click on it. Click on this plus. You have duplicated it. It's now double. If you want it. If not, just delete it. Okay. If I want the image of the guy as well here, if I want his image here as well, you can always bring it in. Go to upload. You see here. Click on it. You see now. So you can have the two images if you want. Still retaining the background. So you take your time, design whatever you want to design. Then once you are done, let me delete this. You should have the title, position the title in such a way that it will look compelling and attractive enough. Okay? So once you are done, if you want to bring in the title, click on text, add a text box, whatever it is. Let's say it is still Kama. Let's say Kama. This is for your thumbnail now. Kama in disguise. Okay, let's say I want to increase the font. I will increase it. however you want it to be. Then what next? I want to change the font style, not size now, the font style. I'll click this arrow button here. Let me just choose any one. Let me just choose any. Let me choose anyone, just anyone at all. Okay, I've chosen this particular one. So I want to give it color. This is color. Camera in disguise. You can see the color has changed. Effect. I can go to effect. I can choose any effect I want. Once you click on, let me go back and explain something. Once you click on this effect, it will come out like this. So you are at liberty to choose anyone. Okay. So let me assume I want to choose glitch. This is glitch. This is outline. This is spice. This is hollow. So let me say I want to use this glitch. Once I click on it, you will tap inside of it again. Just type inside of it. Then you will see this. You can use this arrow as you are shifting the arrow like this. As you are shifting it like this, it will be reflecting on that title. You can see it until it gives you what you want. Okay, let me go back to that. I want to use this outline, this particular one. I want to use this. I'll click here, click inside it. Let me shift. As you are dragging it, you can see the change. It's changing. If I bring it back, you can see the change. So as you are dragging it, keep your eyes on that title until it gives you what you want. Then you can stop. Let me assume that this is what I want now. So you can always increase the size, font size. Let me increase it a little bit. Okay, if I like it like this, I can always shift it. You can always shift it if you want it here. If you still want to increase the size, you can make it bolder. Okay, so just take your time, do whatever you want to do. So let's assume that you are done. This is not a perfect design. This is just a tutorial. What do you do next? Click download. Download. You can use PNG. Click here. You can choose PNG. You can choose JPG. But I want to use JPG. I will drag it and make it 100%. Click download. So once we are done downloading, I will shake it out. Okay, I will shake it. So I think it's done. Let me go to my gallery. Okay, this is it. Okay, so this is for your thumbnail. So you take out time. I want to believe you have really obtained value in this video. If that is the case, kindly subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification bell so that whenever we post any video like this, you will get to know. So we are going to be stopping here. See you in the next one.